Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Chazz here bringing in a video on Duel, and today I'm going to be starting a brand new series on the channel called Chazz Challenge. It's where you guys down in the comments leave your challenges and I'll bring them to the channel if I think they're worthy enough or good enough. And the first challenge that someone sent me on my Discord was, is balloon stall still a thing with Pump Princess? And as soon as he said it, it took me back because it was one of the first decks I ever used. Because Balloons was in the first ever box, and I was obsessed with WonderBalloons. If you guys don't know what it does, because you're like pretty new to the game, or you just skip to the first ever box, is once per turn you can send as many cards as you want from your hand to the graveyard, place one balloon counter on this card. For each card sent to the graveyard, all monsters your opponent control lose 300 attack for each balloon counter on this card. So the whole point of the deck is to just keep discarding cards and powering up your balloons, to weaken your opponent's monsters to a point where everything's on 0 attack and they can't do anything. And yeah, this is the deck I'm going to be attempting to fight other King of Games people with. So we're going to be facing like Amazoness and Spellbooks and all sorts of crazy stuff. So I've tried to keep it as old as possible because all these cards are kind of old. I didn't want to add anything too new. You could say obviously the Wall of D's and the Floodgate's kind of new, but it's also not like new stuff. So it's a pretty old school deck with the 2 Kribo. We're running the 3 Pump Princess, the Outstanding Dog for the discard, and then shuffle back into the deck. We're running the Zombie World just for the spell box and to stop other shenanigans happening. The main staple of the card, the main staple of the deck, WonderBalloons, 2 Floodgates, 3 Wall. I'm running this trap hole because when your opponent summons a monster, half the attack. So that's all good. And Massive Morph just to lock down anything too scary. I can't see this deck working too well, but at the same time I'd love to get balloons popping off again. No pun intended right there. So yeah, I am King of Games. I haven't made like an update video of how I got to King of Games, what deck I used to get to King of Games, but I'll make one and throw it up on the channel. I didn't use Ojama Go for once, so that's new. So the deck I did use, I will 100% show it to you guys at some later point. But like I said, it's a brand new series I want to bring to the channel. Chazz challenges. Think of a challenge or a deck or anything. I'll read the comments, take my favourite ones, and try them out in ranked. So this is a pretty good hand. Obviously, I could still pretty much, but I kind of really want to go for the WonderBalloons turn 1. So we'll try and get that. Obviously, people are running Cosmic Cyclones. Spellbook of Fate can stop us. So there's quite a lot of stuff. So this is a lot better. So we are facing Amazons. If my opponent's going first, he can activate Onslaught, and that's going to stop the Pump Princess from going to the back row, I think. Oh, we are going first, so that's good for us. I think I'm just going to play Zombie World now, just to see if he will get rid of it with the Cosmic Cyclones. That's 1 down. I'm not going to activate WonderBalloons just yet. I'm going to keep him in hand. I don't want him knowing exactly what I'm running just yet. I hope you guys do get creative with some of the challenges in the comments. I do have like most of the cards in the game, so I will be able to try some crazy stuff. I know that someone said try and make a Cyber Dragon Barrier deck. I think that would be fun to try and do. So we'll activate Pump Princess. He works just like the WonderBalloons. At the end of both of my turn and my opponent's turn, his monsters lose 100 attack. So there it goes down a little bit. Here's the WonderBalloons. I don't think I'm going to be able to weaken him enough this turn. I'm going to drop the other WonderBalloons, and I think I'm going to set my trap hole. In my turn, his Tiger does get powered up for every Amazoness on his side of field, which is pretty bad, I guess. But we'll just see what we can do with it. So there's the Pump Princess kicking in again. He's on 1000 attack. Oh, he's just going in for battle. That's fine, I guess. Oh, no, he'll have the Onslaught. There's the Onslaught. So that gets powered up by 500. Wait, Sage. Amazoness Sage is going to be a nightmare for us. Because if Sage attacks us directly, it's going to be able to start destroying our back row and stuff. So right now he's probably going to activate his princess to grab Sage. Which is really bad. Don't be Sage. Don't be Sage. There's the Sage. So we need to pray our next card is Massive Morph. Wall of D. I don't know what card he's going to aim for. He'll probably aim for the Pom Princess, to be honest. Yeah, the Pom Princess has more counters, so you're probably just going to aim for that. But at the same time, it only has 4, so that's taking off 300 attack, that's taking off 400 attack, so even if he aims for the Pom Princess, I think we're in good shape. He's probably going to attack with his Princess anyway, just to destroy his Tiger and bring out another Sage, most likely. Depending on how many Sages my opponent's running. I will activate Wall of D right now. So all of his monsters are on 0 attack. This will be able to destroy something. Pom Princess. He hits the WonderBalloons. So that's 2 WonderBalloons in the grave, so we're going to have to rely on our Pom Princesses to put in all the work. There's a Wall of D. This is pretty bad because obviously he's going to attack with a Sage for... Actually, I'll set it. Let's see what he goes for. Actually, I should have kept it in my hand. I don't know. I just set it anyway. I won't activate Wall of D, obviously, just yet. Because... Is he going to hit the Pom Princess right now? Yeah, he hit the Pom Princess, but his monsters are still going to be on 0. Because of the Wall of D. There's the Sphere Creeper to hand. I think we got this in the bag. No. He's going to be trying to destroy the zombie world. Divine Wrath. It's going to be... Yeah, he destroys the zombie world so he can bring out his tribute monsters. And that's going to destroy the Wall of D. Feels bad, man. I should have kept it in hand. We'll see what else we can do, though. There's the Massive Morph. I'll definitely try and lock down his Sage, but then again, he's just going to attack with Princess and bring out another Sage, most likely. We'll see. We just need to keep Zombie World on the field, though, just so he can't get off for the tributes. Because he's probably running Witch Raider, and Witch Raider's pretty scary. Plus, obviously, you'll have Queen in the deck somewhere. So here comes the Princess attack to tribute off the Sage. For a new Sage, most likely. Unless he uses Onslaught. Oh, Willpower. That's an ouchie. These meta decks are way too fast for balloons. Feels bad, man. I guess I could run it with dual standby to try and get the W. There's a Pom Princess, but it's just going to get banished. Yeah, I think that's a GG, because now he can tribute into his Queen or his Witch Raider and go for game. The second I thought of the Amazoness Sage, I knew it was game over. There was not much I could do. Feels bad, man. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Witch. He did have the Witch. He only had the one Sage. That was close though. We almost did it. I might actually do the Cyber Barrier challenge next, because I know someone asked for it a while ago. Make Cyber Barrier, that trap, the Universal Reverse, or whatever it's called, where you flip the attack and defense. That could be an idea. So it'll be like 2800 attack, and I think your opponent can only attack once per turn or something crazy like that. I'll try and make that deck for a challenge. I don't know. I'll read through the comments and see what I like the most. So here comes more Amazoness. This time we do open up with the Massive Morph, which is a lot better, I guess. I'll put Wall of D in the middle. I'm willing to sacrifice the Wall of D for Massive Morph, because we know that Massive Morph's needed against them Sage and Princesses. Holy Guard means Amazoness these days. Hey, there's the Amazoness. Please attack. Just attack. Just attack. There we go. Please attack. If he waited for Onslaught, it would have been bad for us because our monster would have got banished instead of going to the back row. I think he does have... Yeah, he does. He has a Chalice in hand. That's what that delay right there is, his Chalice. So there's the Chalice. We do have the Wall of D and Massive Morph. Plus we can wait to draw into a WonderBalloon. There's another Massive Morph. Do I want to set it just yet? I'll set it just in case he somehow brings out loads of crazy stuff. Because he can summon 2 monsters on his next turn because he's got the Onslaught at the back row. So if he brings out a Princess and then summons a Sage or Princess into anything, could be pretty scary for us. So we got the Wall of D just in case. I'll turn Toddle onto Auto. If you are trying to run a stall deck or do anything stally, always remember that your Toddle button is your best friend. Just to mess with your opponent, like turning the Toddle on and off at certain points. So it's most likely going to go into the attack before activating Onslaught. I will Wall of D this. I think my opponent's just going to surrender it anyway. Because I'll Wall of D this, and then on whatever he summons through the Onslaught, I'll just Massive Morph. And then, unless he has a Witch Raider, it's GG. Are we going to see the Onslaught play? We do not see the Onslaught play. Does he have Witch Raider in hand already? I guess we can set the Trap Hole, just in case he does pull out Witch Raider, because I'm pretty sure you can't chain... yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't chain Massive Morph to a Witch Raider. Oh, he just surrenders. I guess that counts as a win. That does count as a win. I will do one more duel just for you guys, but that does count as a win. We didn't win through the WonderBalloons, which is disappointing, but hey, it counts as a win. So if you guys are struggling with Amazonis and you really want to counter to it, just run Wall of D. Wall of D is like the ultimate counter to that deck. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to close my window. Dogs are barking outside. There we go. Let's see what we can face next. I want to open up with WonderBalloons, the dog, and like a Wall of D, and be set. Hopefully, I'm dreading if I face a Spellbook deck. But this deck was like from 7-8 metas ago, and it still wasn't top tier then, so pulling off a W is pretty good, I guess. There's a lot better skills I could be running it with, but I remember back in the day this guy summoned 3 blue ices to the field, and with Pom Princess and WonderBalloons I managed to get my opponent's 3 blue ices down to 0 attack, which was really cool. So it's my opponent's turn going first. He does have an extra deck, so it might be Masks. If we can get his fusion monsters down to 0 attack, then I think we just basically win. Oh, hero beatdown. I respect this guy. He's running heroes. Like, the real heroes. So 2 Pom Princesses. That's pretty good for us, I guess. The thing is about this deck as well, it's got so many things your opponent has to get rid of to manage to like pop off crazy. Meaning, oh, we might have that spell, destroy spells on the amount of heroes you have. But like I said, this deck has so many stuff your opponent has to destroy to actually manage to do anything. And you can only have 3 Cosmic Cyclones, so that's 3 things. So if they need to get rid of the Zombie World, they have to get rid of that, and then there'll be a Pom Princess they'll have to get rid of, and then a Massive Morph or a Wall of D. So it's just pretty hard for your opponent to get over. I wouldn't recommend trying to climb with WonderBalloons, by the way. It might not go too well for you. But if you're crazy enough to try it and it works for you, mad respect. mad respect. So if he does going... There it is. Let's see what he targets first before I do anything. So he's targeting the Massive Morph. I'm going to take 2,000 right here, but oh well. I thought I could chain the Wall of D. I knew he had the right... there's only 1 Righteous Justice in the game, I believe, so that's pretty good for us. We need to draw into a wall of D, I guess. Yeah, we need to draw into a wall of D. We're going to lose to this. The Righteous Justice first turn. Madness. So our WonderBalloons is only going to take off 300. We kind of have to attempt to survive. I'll set the balloons. Let's bluff him out. If he summons one more heat, I'm going to cry. If he has all 3 heats that quickly. Does he have all 3 heats? There we go. His monsters are going to go down to 1,800. He throws down a face down. Any monsters? Don't be a monster. He doesn't have the other heat. But that is still game if he attacks with Decider first. Oh no, it's still game anyway. It doesn't matter. That's a feels bad, man. We got overpowered by heroes. Feels bad, man. But we did pull off the W, which is important. My opponent did surrender. So yeah, that's going to do it for the first episode of Chazz Challenges. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, leave your comments down below on deck ideas or challenges you want to set me for ranked, and I'll try and Mountain King games against professional players using the professional decks. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this series. If you do enjoy this series, I will keep making them. Just show some love to the like button down below, and I'll keep bringing the videos. So thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!